Yo, what's going on? Delta Nan here, and if you've been playing Pocket recently, you would know that they have the 5-win challenge. And as you can see, I've already got the badge, so I've already done it. But I thought, let's just make people's days miserable and ruin anyone who wants to use the meta decks. So today we're just going to be using one deck, and it's just going to be Mankey Primeape with Marowak. And basically the idea is, you can start with Mankey, you can destroy Pikachu decks, and if you have Marowak, if you get lucky, you can one-shot Mewtwo. We got 2 XP, 2 Pokeballs, we got red cards just to be annoying, we got 2 Professor Research, 2 Geos, and 2 Sabrina, and we have the Mewtwo coin just for extra BM, and we have the Pikachu background for BM. Basically the hope is we can win very fast with Primeape versus Pikachu, obviously. We damage ourselves, and then we do 100 damage. And it's very hard to keep up at that point. We could one-shot everything in the Pikachu deck list with the combination of Mankey and Primeape attack. So even if they leave something like Zapdos, we do 130 damage to it, so they're kind of screwed. And then Mewtwo-wise, if we get 2 heads with Marowak, we win. And usually we're gonna have 2 turns to be able to get that off, since this is only a stage 1 and only requires 2 energy. But yeah, enough of me yapping. Let's see if we can actually ruin people's days. Alright, let's see. We're going second, which is good. They're psychic, so this is probably Mewtwo, but Mankey's not a bad start versus Mewtwo. Could be a little weird if they start Ralts. They do 20, they do 30, we do 10, so we're gonna be very low HP, but it is worth doing. No Primeape is a little annoying. Let's see what they got here, what they got going on. Got a red card, which is primed and ready to go. If they don't put anything down, we're just gonna red card them, because they used the Professor, so I think it's worth. They got 5 cards in their hand. It basically takes away 2 cards. Let's see. They're thinking about it for sure. Pokeball here. Nothing we really want. I mean, building up Marowak would be nice for the Mewtwo. But we want to pull Primeape sometime soon. Okay, they don't use it. Whatever it is that it is. So we're gonna punish them for that. That's what you get for being greedy. Or maybe I just helped you out. We'll find out. Okay. Mewtwo can't attack next turn. And Routes cannot KO me, so we're gonna put the energy into Mankey. And we're gonna smack you. And honestly, it is a 2-shot, even if we don't find what we're looking for. They could have Giovanni, I guess. But then they have to put the energy on the Ralts, which is kind of not a good idea. And they just evolve, so we're good. Hopefully we pull Primeape here, and we could just one-shot Kirlia. That would be cool. Let's see. No. Okay. This is not looking good now. Is Sabrina worth it? Let me do the math in my head. No. Is Giovanni worth it? Also no. Okay, that just sucks. We'll take our damage, I guess. Giovanni won't matter, I don't think. Gardevoir has what, 110 HP? Am I insane? They could X-Speed, I guess. Oh, we will be able to one-shot them now with Geo. Okay, we're not drawing good, but that's fine. Mankey is putting in the work. Let's go, Mankey. Mewtwo can obviously one-shot me back, but now we're just gonna pull Marowak, and that's gonna be awesome for us. And then we're gonna flip 2 heads right away. If not, We're in kind of dire straits at that point. I guess it would be worth using Sabrina, huh? It'll put a damper on their ability to do anything right now. Mankey is obviously gone. Or they could Sabrina us and take out one of our Cubones. But that's a little dangerous on their end. 'Cause then we'll be primed for a Primeape. Yeah, they just take their KO. Let's see if we can pull a Marowak here. If not, we're in a little bit of a predicament. We do get it though. Alright, this is the whole point of the deck, right? I mean, it's do or die, right? We cannot afford to Sabrina either, because then they'll just put in routes. We just gotta hit double heads. One. And that's how you do it. That's how it's done. Absolute cinema. Mewtwo, get out of my face. Now let's see a Pikachu and just go for the double KO here. Yes. Okay, this guy has the Pikachu badge and the Pikachu sleeves. Please tell me they're playing Pikachu. Oh, it's looking not great in terms of our hand, but they are playing Pikachu. So maybe this is okay. Maybe we're fine, actually. Okay. If we had regular Marowak, we would actually be pretty good right now. I debated on running regular Marowak as well. X-Speed. It would have been good if we had an X-Speed and a baby Annihilate. I forgot the name. Mankey. But we actually have absolutely nothing right now. Oh boy. Pikachu can one-shot us. They're kind of online already. If they pull one more Pokemon, they're gonna win. Unless I Marowak, I guess. I don't want a Marowak, but I kinda gotta. I don't want to get one-shot. Plus, you know, Marowak can one-shot, I guess, if we get double heads. But the double heads tech is only for Mewtwo, so it's not gonna happen now. That would be too good. Yep, and they did have another Pokemon. I'm glad I evolved. I would have just perished right away. Hopefully we pull something. Not Mankey. Now. Oh god. This is gonna be scary. I just gotta swing, don't I? Okay. Well. What is there to be said here? We're going to perish with Marowak. We're gonna be able to KO Pikachu. And Mankey will live any attack on the bench by 10 HP? I think this is actually a good position somehow. That's not gonna help. That doesn't help. I'm super effective. Okay, right. I think I mapped this right. I'm gonna have 40 HP. You can only do 30. So we're gonna Reckless Charge. And then we're fine, right? Maybe my math isn't mathing. They definitely should have put that into Pincurchin, by the way. That energy last turn. And just went for the paralysis, because I kind of win here. Because I Primeape, I do 100 damage, and that's the game. Okay. High Zebstrika. Unless they have Giovanni, I guess. I didn't think about that. There's Zapdos. They could send in Zapdos as well. Or Giovanni. Oh, they have Geo. Awesome. And it's weird that Zebstrika does work with Geo, but stuff like Greninja and stuff doesn't. But you win some, you lose some, right? We could have won that had they not had the perfect everything. Well, you know, you see, we are fighting the decks that we thought we'd be fighting. Looks like this one might be Mewtwo. And we're having like the opposite of what we're supposed to have when we fight these decks, which is not pleasant in a way. You know, it would be a lot cooler to have the strategy go how you would want. But you know, getting 2 Mankeys right away is awesome, actually. There's Cubone, finally. Okay, we got the whole board, I guess. Why not? And now we have a higher chance of getting Marowak, and well, we got Marowak Primeape, I guess. And I guess we do get Primeape right away. I mean, the damage it does is pretty good. I wonder if they just do the attack here, because if they do, then we don't have to. But that is 30 damage, so we gotta think here. Okay, so 90 HP. We're not gonna attack here. We're just gonna evolve. And they could do 50 damage with their next attack, unless they have Giovanni. So I think we're okay. And then we're just gonna start swinging for 100. We're gonna hold on to the Marowak. I think the fight back is gonna be too strong though. There's Mewtwo. Do they have Kirlia? What are the odds that they have Kirlia? And why would they want to commit that much energy to a route that's gonna perish, right? They're gonna put that into Mewtwo, I believe. There's... okay, you can look at my 2 cards, bud. I don't... what? I don't think I agree with that. You gave me a free card, basically. And I didn't need Marowak yet. There's 30 damage again. Mewtwo will be able to take out my Primeape, but I think that's fine. Yeah. I think I probably should have put the energy on my Primeape, huh? Well, you know what they say? When in Rome, do like the Romans. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do that now. It was attacked. It was dumb. I got no defense. I autopiloted. What? Listen, this is not my best moment. That's all I gotta say. Autopilot struck in and I was just like, yeah, that makes sense. And then, you know, I had an epiphany, I guess you could say. And I was like, what the heck is actually wrong with me? There's the Sabrina right there. They send in routes. That's fine. I don't know what's going on at the moment. I should have put that into Cubone, I guess. You know what? I'm just off my rocker today. I don't know. Maybe it's all a tactic. My opponent doesn't even know what I'm doing, so they don't know what to do. Maybe they put their energy into Rawls to pick up the KO, you see? And now I'm delaying Mewtwo another turn. It's actually all skill and tactic. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't understand because they don't come from where I come from. But Mewtwo could have been online already, and I prevented that. With just the tenacity and the skill that I've demonstrated. Look, I'm gonna hit them for fight back. Boom. I'm gonna KO this routes. That's 1 point for me. Keep that in mind. That's 1 point. They're gonna send in Mewtwo. They're gonna put the energy on Mewtwo. They're gonna have 3 energy. They don't send in Mewtwo. Interesting. I feel like that's not fair. I'm kidding, by the way. Oh, Sabrina is gonna come in clutch this time. And we're gonna hit double head, so we're looking good. Good in the neighborhood. Let's put in this Marowak. And we just need to hit 2 heads, which are like, realistically, how hard is that to do? I think not very. Let's pop a Sabrina. Here you go. And let's pop a double heads, why don't we? Pop a double heads there, and then hit him with the 160 attack. My opponent here is thinking they made the right choice, but I don't think it's gonna matter when we flip 2 heads. Statistically, we're due for 2 tails, but shoot. Well, you win some and you lose some. We're not gonna watch this play out. Let's hop into our final match. Well, I guess I'm playing penance for winning that first game, huh? That's what I get. We get the Mankey Primeape right away, but you know, it would be nice to go second. This Kangaskhan could literally just one-shot me here. But we do have another Mankey, so maybe that's fine. But we're just gonna red card them. F your hand, man. There you go. 1 less card for you. How do you like it? Pretty rude of me, I know. There you go. There's a Cubone as well. Think about that. When you feel down, think about that. I wonder if they get any heads this turn. And I wonder if they're using Mewtwo. Mewtwo Kangaskhan. I've seen it before. I don't know if I agree with it, but I've seen it. Golurk. Interesting. Interesting. That's all I really got to say about it. So they got basically the perfect lead having Kang. And they get no damage. Does that make me comfortable enough to put energy onto Mankey? I say, why not? I can evolve, right? So I could just do that. Boom. And then I put the energy on Primeape here. And even if they get double heads, we live, so I think we're doing good now. We're looking good. Primeape can actually cook once. Okay, what did they just use? Pokeball? Okay. What do they got? Curly as well? They do. Interesting cook here, chef. Interesting cook. I don't know if I agree with it, but maybe you'll show me the way. And I am kind of just assuming that Kangaskhan is going to hit me once here, right? Which it didn't actually do. So what do we do here? I guess there's no point of actually attacking here. Because it has to hit me, right? Next turn. What are the odds it doesn't hit me next turn? There's a decent chance. Do I greed or not to greed? You know me. We're playing for the greed. You're gonna hit me once. I mean, come on. What are the... Statistically, they have to hit me here. Statistically speaking. I mean, come on. Let's be realistic. The problem is Golurk will actually be able to attack sooner or later. And now we have no energy to retreat, so... You know? They got me. They boomed me. And tails. And double tails. Ooh. Better luck next time, champ. Yeah, that's unfortunate for you. But personally, I would just play better. Maybe that's me. There's X-Speed, there's Marowak. Here's a red card for you, bud. Enjoy that. You like that one? There's a Marowak for me. And let's just evolve Marowak real quick. Boom. And then let's use this X-Speed item we got here. And then let me show you how you flip heads, bud. We only need one, but you know, I'm feeling generous, so I might just give you 2. Here you go. There's 1. And I was just being nice. I only needed 1, so I only used 1. They could. I think Golurk does 140 damage, so if they have Gardevoir and Golurk, then I'm cooked. But also, if they have that, what is this game doing to me, man? I just red carded you, bro. You can't have everything. Oh. Gardevoir? It's 100 per heads. I don't know where I got that 140 figure from. Maybe I looked at the HP and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. The problem is our Primeape here is not going to be online. It's not online anymore, which is a bit confusing. So let's just flip 2 heads and make everything less confusing. Oh, I'm looking like a Kangaskhan at the beginning of this game right now. But it's fine because that means they're about to flip tails twice as well, just to balance things out in the universe. I think that makes sense, personally. I mean, mathematically, they should flip at least 2 heads here, based on how many tails were flipped. But that's not how math works. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what? It's fine, because we're gonna top deck Marowak. There's a Marowak, obviously. Get out of here. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Not interesting in a good way either. I think we're gonna lose here. And I don't like losing. Yeah, there's no point of even doing that. You could ram me if you'd like. I really wanted to top deck Marowak there, I can't lie. Marowak's been kind of letting me down in all senses of the word. But what if they get double tails here? Wouldn't that be funny? Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if they got double tails here? I mean, they were doing it a lot earlier. Why don't they do it again? I mean, I had no one else that could even live a single head flip here. So... Oh! What a shocker. Let me top deck Marowak, please. Thank you. And let me put the fear of everything holy into you. Let me show you why you don't mess with my Marowak. This won't help, so... Let's just flip 2 heads here. There's 1. There's 2. There you go. El Bozo. El Bozo. El Bozo. You know, sometimes the better player just hits heads twice, so... Maybe that's something to keep in mind, kids. If your parents didn't teach you yet, keep that in mind. I definitely think we should have attacked with our Mankey a long time ago. Then we could have just geoed plus attacked and been good. Now we have to rely on... Wait. Didn't you just give us the win? They could do 80? They could do 80 max. Because you can't Geo and Sabrina the same turn, so... Thank you. I mean, I like to win, so... I really appreciate that from my opponent here. That's an interesting play for sure. I definitely think that's an interesting play that they did there. We'll take it. So, 2 wins, 2 losses. Not too bad. Not too bad, honestly. If you made it to the end, consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is Deltonian out. Peace.